Who run the world? Authors. 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 Is that you? What's up, authors? It's your girl, Lady Tyler Great. I believe in the greatness on the inside of you. I am super excited. We are back again with another amazing lesson and session showing you how you can write and grow rich. Yes, it's a movement. Girl, boy, it's bigger than the book. It's bigger than the business. It's bigger than the brand. And we are talking about the right method. What is the right method? W, wake. R, route. I, install. T, tell. E, execute. Let's break that down a little bit better. The right method is what I teach my clients, my students. I'm Lady Tyler Gray. I taught over 2,000 people how to write and self-publish books, right? I am the author, the founder of the Write and Grow Rich movement, have books, billboards, all of the things. But it's not about me, 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 me. It's about you. So the right method is the way that we create a book. So how do you spell the word right? Write. Okay, let's go. So W, we talked about that in our first segment, is the wake, the story, right? You got story, you got pain, testimony, your expertise, your problem, right? Your problem is you don't know what to write. The truth is you're sitting on what you should write. So I break that down in the W video. The R to the right is route, right? The message has a certain route it's supposed to take. Back in the day, they used to have paperweights and they used to do paper routes, right? We have GPSs now. When we used to map, we used to have big old maps you look at and atlas and all that stuff, right? So I am here to help you GPS this book that you're trying to write, self-publish, and finish. So when you have a route, your route is how you structure it, the beginning, the middle, the breakthrough, the ending. If you have no structure, you have no book. And that's probably what's happening to most of you. So in our R video, we wrote that down. R to the route, right? And in this video, we are going to learn how to install the discipline, which is daily writing, no excuses. You don't need time, you need commitment. I said that. You don't need time, you need commitment. T, what we going to do? Tell it raw and real. Stop trying to sound perfect. Be clear. Be honest. Perfection is delaying the publishing. Because perfection is never happening, friend. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't have, there is always going to be an error somewhere. And that's cool. And so now, hinty, we're going to E. What is E? Oh, did we do T? Yeah, you're going to stop telling it. What is T? What was it? Stop trying to tell it perfect. Be clear, be honest, right? Tell it raw. E is execute the manuscript. Finish it. Done is when it's actually published. So let's tap into it. This is the Write and Grow movement, and we are navigating ourselves right now with you woke the story up, right? You've been trying to write the book, still haven't finished it, but we're getting out of that space. And I always share with people, you can't write your book without first answering these three important questions. So if you're new to this channel and this space and this time, make sure that you answer this. What is the real message of my book? Have you answered that already? If so, good. Drop it in the chat because people looking at this, they need to see. Who are you writing this book for? Very good. That's number two. And number three, what is a transformation that my readers should actually have at the end of this book? Like, what problem is your book solving? Because if you don't know what your book is supposed to do, you're going to keep playing in them pages, right? So today we're going to learn a right method and a write and grow rich movement. This is where it begins. So thanks for moving with me. When I move, you move just like that. When you write this book this way, guess what? Your book is going to move off the shelf, friend. So W, we waking it. Come on, let me see who's paying attention. R, we doing what? Getting in route. Okay. I, what we doing with I? We are instilling the discipline. The I in write stands for instill discipline. You can do this. Let's tell the truth. A book does not get written because you felt inspired one Tuesday. And is it Tuesday where you at? Okay, because so I got people watching from other countries. We international, baby. So the I in write stands for what? Instill the discipline. So the book's not gonna get written because what? You was inspired one day. No, no, no. A book is written because you created a system, because you need a writer schedule. Do you have that? You need a chapter goal. Mhm. You need a deadline. You need accountability. You need to stop waiting for the perfect mood. Because if you only write when you feel like it, that book is going to stay in your spirit and never hit the shelf. Discipline says, I'm writing even when I don't feel like it. Hello? You think I'm not doing this video even when I don't feel like it? But there's a you out there that needs this. I'm telling you, shouts out to my coach. I'm just going to give a shout out to my coach, Marcus, my coach, Christian. Like, this is a challenge for me to come on here. And when I say challenge, he actually created a challenge for us that's in his school, Entrepreneur Speaker Academy. And so, well, not school, because he said we have business meetings. Let me correct that, right? I'm a business owner, so I'm a business investor. So, yes, I'm a coach who has a coach. I invest in myself. So, here I am showing up on this video to communicate to you about how you can write a book. I have a class, I have a course, I have a community. You're probably not in any of that, but I'm still giving information to you to help you, because that's what servants do. When you called and you have a purpose, I'm not mishandling my calling. I am making myself visible to those who need me. I don't want you out here getting scammed or jammed up with somebody else. You paying $20,000 to write a book in their program, and then they're the publisher. Their name is on the stuff. When you can own your book, you can own your business and your brand, and you can collect all of your royalties. It's very easy to get a piece of somebody's pie. I don't want a piece of your pie, friend, because you can't beat God's giving. So I'm gonna show you how to create an impact, influence, and income. And that's all in I too, right? And we just added that in here, right? So let me get back to our framework, the I in write. Discipline says I'm writing even when I do not feel like it. Okay. Discipline says I'm giving this book my attention. You write the book one time, it's forever gonna make some money for you. Discipline says my assignment matters. Are you obedient? You don't need more time, you need more commitment. Because the same phone you scroll, same phone, friend, that you scrolling on. Where the phone's at? Same phone that you scrolling on like this. That's the same phone that can hold your next chapter. So the same 30 minutes you give to everybody else could be your writing time. So what are we doing in this season? We're being intentional. You're gonna install the discipline, right? Intentionally install the discipline. So I'm excited for you because you waking the story up, the story's getting en route, you installing the discipline, you about to tell it like it's raw. If this is helping you, let me know. Because I'll do more videos like this. Because a lot of things, let me slow down. A mindset. Whatever it's gonna take for you. If it's gonna take for me to come on YouTube, if it's gonna take for me to be in LinkedIn, where you gonna be at, friend? Because I want your book on my shelf. So I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna keep popping up. I'm not going nowhere because it's time for you to execute that manuscript. That is the right method. So you don't have to do these steps alone. You already know we the library now. What library you know that just got one book on the shelf? No, no, no. We a community over here. So we're moving in the Write and Grow Rich movement. I want you a part of that movement. I do. Well, only if you want to be rich in the things of the author land, which means you would be a part of authors community, authors empire, right? That's what authors build legacy. But legacy building is not for everybody, or is it? The chosen few already know. My private mentorship is not open right now, so I do take applications, but I only work with 5 people at a time. So I am not a salesperson. When you work with me, you need to know that you already know that God's giving you something, and you might have bumped your heads a couple of times, and then you realize, okay, it's the answer, right? So I'm the answer. I am the answer to getting your book on the show globally, internationally, and all of the things, and for you having ownership. So if you want to apply, my private mentorship where I work one on one. That opens yearly. But if you want to reply, comment below. But I do have spaces open for you for group coaching in the community, like I said, where you can travel and journey with like-minded authors, right? And I also do a free masterclass quarterly that you can hop on. So this one is coming up, and you can click the links, right? So I would love, and I cannot wait to support you. Right. If you've already written a book because these videos have been so helpful, please drop your book link below, right? Because I'm buying your book and I'm putting it on the shelf and I'm giving you a shout out on IG. And if you're not following me on Instagram, do that. What's up with you? Lady Tyler Great. That's spelled LadyTyGreat. So you guys want something else? Like, well, what else y'all want me to give y'all? So And if you're already in the community, you already know that I'm featuring your book, right? And what's next for those of you that already rock with me? Billboards. That's right, friends. I know how to do that too. I have a whole marketing agency where I teach you how to create a book, a business, and a brand. Before I did this, I actually worked in the music industry. I do celebrity events, well known in New York. Used to listen back in the 2000s, made 10,000 easy on a Thursday. So I know what it's like to be in this field. Been an entrepreneur for over 30 years. So if you're ready for visibility and building a real empire, books and authoring, this is something just God threw in there because He wanted me to help and work with other people like you. So I'm proud of you that you got this far. It's your time, friend. Your voice matters, your message matters. Write the book, tell your story. Join Ladies How to Great and the Write and Grow Rich movement. Only if you're ready to move, be lit, and live on purpose. Let's go.